whatever. This century, I don't know. This week, month, I don't know, year.
Decade? Century. Who knows? We're gonna watch something. I don't remember what it's called, to be honest with you, but it's supposed to be scary.
Yeah, we don't do good with watching things that are scary. They're usually not scary.
They're usually pretty lame.
Yeah, so.
But supposedly this is, I think it's scary ring cam footage.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be in the description, whatever it is. All right, we ready?
Let's go.
Let's go. I'm gonna press the play on the thingy.
Oh, that's.
Well, that startled me. Most disturbing something.
His first video was captured in the middle of the night at an apartment complex in Toledo. The doorbell footage shows a man knocking on the front door with what looks like a firearm in his waistband. Now, the owner of the apartment didn't recognize the man, so she would question who it was. The unknown man would simply respond with its name. The homeowner would then further question his response, but rather than clarifying, he would simply give away through the front door.
It was like Strangers. You ever seen the movie Strangers?
I don't think so. It's me.
Where they answer and like they terrorize a couple until like they pretty much tease their food and then they don't eat them, but they kill them. So
However,
and they're like, "Why are you doing this?" And they're like, "Because you were home and you answered."
So you can
basically
walk off. Disturbingly, as he does so, a second man pops up from a nearby dumpster and also walks off.
Oh, interesting.
But this wouldn't be the end of it. The two would then walk around to the back door, where they would attempt to pick its lock. The police were called, and when they arrived, the two were gone. Fortunately, unsuccessful in getting the door open. It's not 100% clear what the 2-minute plan. The almost empty-looking backpack at the first guy suggests they had planned to rob the place. But it's also possible they had much worse intentions. The two of them have yet to be identified.
Well, there's like tons of apartments. Wouldn't they just go to each one? Oh, but we have a commercial. I love commercials.
Yeah.
That's super weird. I don't understand. I lived in an apartment complex that was set up very similar to that. Very similar to that.
Maybe they went to rob the place, and because the person answered, so they're like, "Well, someone's home, so we can't like."
But they kept knocking, and who is it? It's me.
It's me.
Creepy. I mean, I wouldn't say it's scary, but it's maybe it wasn't scary. I wouldn't say disturbing.
Maybe that's like plan B. Like, okay, someone answered, but maybe they'll open the door and we'll like bum rush them if they're like old people.
Right. If you're gonna rob people, there's you knock on all the doors, right? Like why?
Well, of course, someone was there.
Right.
They didn't answer, so they're like, okay, they're probably gonna call the cops, right?
Oh yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Go to another neighborhood.
All right.
The homeowner in Texas would wake up one morning to find the gate into his backyard wide open. Curious, the man would review the cameras he had around his house, and this is the sign.
You're a scary clown.
With a knife. You can try very hard.
A man holding a knife and in a clown costume, complete with the suit and mask, casually walks around the property,
Yeah,
looking inside
creepy.
the house and testing all the doors.
They just think you're gonna walk in.
Some people feel secure and leave their door open.
That's
I used
true.
to leave my patio door open.
Yeah, you did. You did that. Oh,
Mostly
darn.
because I didn't know how to lock it. Our lock broke
This could, of course,
over,
take
like, I
place
don't
in
know.
2016,
So we're like, okay, whatever.
during that sort of killer clown.
I didn't even have a front
for
key
a few minutes.
anymore.
Oh my goodness.
That worked good.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
my key would never work good, so I got used to just going in the patio.
Right,
so
right.
But there's no denying that others took advantage of the situation, genuinely attempting some pretty horrific
Yeah, that's what we
crimes
did
hidden under a
at the
canvas.
apartment before
With
last.
this likely
Was
being one
just
of those cases, it's clear
always
that
use
arson
patio
costume
door. I mean, we would lock it if we were there.
break into
Yeah,
the
but we
house
also
alive.
like this
Though
isn't a
after
big.
being
Right,
unsuccessful,
right.
the
But
clown
I
would
mean, it's
eventually
also
walk off,
not smart.
and despite a police
Either.
report, that would be the
Well, my roommate at the time
homeowner would be left
had all
with
his
nothing
stuff in the
but
living
this
room, so I'm
disturbing
like,
footage.
well, you gonna get robbed. I didn't have anything
They're
worth
taking all your
anything.
stuff.
In Colorado
Oh, it's a
in the
kitty.
middle of the night.
Nice.
The issue three mountain lions appearing from the darkness and starting to walk around a set of houses.
No.
They were captured even
Lots of
going
kitties.
as far as to walk up onto the porch of one of the houses. Mountain lion sightings are known to be exceptionally rare in this specific area.
Interesting.
Typically, they'll stay a lot further in the mountains where they have easier access to the deer that they prey on. To see them in an area with a lot of people, especially in the neighborhood, is not at all common, at least in this area. The three cans would eventually walk off, but there are almost no doubt things would have gone differently had one of these homeowners left their pets outside for the night, or possibly were even outside themselves.
Yeah.
This
They're
doorbell
hungry
camera
enough.
footage was captured in Overland Park, KS, in March of 2017. Shown in the video is a nearby active house fire. The home of the neighborhood just
I was
across
like,
the
fire
street has
tornado?
been completely engulfed in flames. As the fire department arrives, neighbors can be seen desperately moving their parked cars away from the house.
Yeah.
I don't think this is scary things. I think it's disturbing things.
Just
I read it
things.
wrong.
Mhm.
My bad.
It's okay. It's still better than
Better
half the
than
shit
some
we
things
usually
we
watch.
watched.
Can be seen falling and landing on a set of bushes just in front of the camera.
Yikes. Oh yeah. That's scary. It's a different kind of scary. But that's scary.
It could happen to you, Scary. Look at that. It's catching.
Oh God.
The bushes quickly burst into flames.
Yikes.
The fire starts spreading quickly, but before it's able to get out of hand, a neighbor notices
That was really
and
nice.
attempts to put it out.
That's
He grabs a
very nice.
garden hose and sprays the fire
Smart.
while pressing the house's doorbell.
What a nice guy.
However, the owner of the house isn't home and frantically tries to communicate this through the doorbell speaker.
Oh.
What a nice neighbor.
What a scary thing.
In the end, the fire department would be able to put out the house fire and, with help from the neighbors, prevent it from spreading to nearby houses.
Very scary.
That fire in the back is huge, man. That'd be
This
terrifying.
video was posted by Doorbell News in September of 2022. This video shows a man knocking on the door at 3 a.m. He pounds on the door multiple times. This
What,
guy
3
needs some
a.m.?
help, but it's 3 in the morning and he needs to go away. He asks the homeowner to come to the door and talk to him.
For what?
There was no reply from the homeowner. The guy went into the street and started looking for a lift. Then he comes again and starts pounding on the door. He gets aggressive and starts yelling.
Someone he knows or doesn't know?
I don't know what he was looking for, but it was bizarre behavior.
Yeah, why's he got cooked?
Historical footage was recorded just before 4 o'clock a.m. on a night in August 2020. The video captures an unidentified man walking in front of a house and emptying a gas container over the yard and front porch.
Oh my
Shortly
God.
after he disappears off screen, a large fire erupts just in front of the camera.
That's crazy. Why would you do that?
Goodness sakes.
Oh my god.
No one would be injured during the incident, however. Unfortunately, 2 houses and a vehicle would be damaged.
Oh my
The
gosh.
homeowner would claim to have no idea who could be responsible or who would even consider doing this to them. At least from an outside perspective, the act looks completely random with seemingly no reason behind it,
Did you
making
find
the
the
clip
person?
all the more unsettling.
Wow.
On a night in September of 2021, a homeowner would get a suspicious knock on his door at about 3 o'clock in the morning. Upon opening his phone and looking at his doorbell camera, he would see 2 what looked like teenagers identifying themselves as CPD or Columbus Police Department.
Not looking like that.
Don't get in front of the camera, you
be
look
like,
suspicious.
I don't see you. Oh,
This is why I don't answer the door.
gun.
Ever.
Yeah.
You just
very
never know.
true.
The video shows the man in the front clearly holding a firearm, and the house sitter would eventually access the doorbell camera speaker to further question him.
Can I help you? CPD, we need to ask you a couple questions. I'm sorry? CPD, we need to ask you a couple questions. Can you please step to the front door, please? CPD. Yes, this is CPD. We don't want you to step to the door, please. Can I get by? We would like you to step to the door, please, sir. I might have to set one down, sir.
The man refuses
That's
to
not
show a
how that
badge
goes.
because, well, obviously, he doesn't have one. The homeowner knew what was going on, so rather than stepping to the door, he would call the real police department and report 2 armed men at his front door. After a couple of minutes, the 2 would once again attempt to get the homeowner to open the door. But after that failed, and they would run off before the real police could show up.
Excuse me, open the door.
I don't even know that I would open the
The
door
2
with a
were most
badge
likely
these
just
days.
looking to rob the
Yeah,
man
you should
and
not.
open the door.
Never open the door.
It's possible they had worse intentions in mind. There's just no way of knowing for sure. Both of them were never identified by police.
That's terrifying.
Yeah.
Boy, that's scary.
If you're thinking of selling your
This is
home
scary.
soon, you don't want to miss out
This
on
is real life
Not only
scary.
will
This is
buy
way
your
worse
house
than
I don't
but
paranormal
also
think I would
scary.
open the door if it was the couch.
I that's what I was saying. Even with a badge, I don't know that I'd open the door. I'd call
I think
911.
or real bad.
Yeah, I think I'd call 911 and be like, I need to see an officer pulling up
Like what I'm talking about here, I would
so that I know this is legit. I'm not even gonna take your word for it. Like if you know
You have no reason why you're here.
the 911 operator said, yeah, there's police at your door, we're like, no, this is how it's gonna go down. You send a new officer. I'm gonna watch. When I see that officer pull up, then I will open the door.
Before you even do that, call like somebody you know that can come,
Yeah.
you know, on your property to like videotape what's
Right,
going
right,
on.
right.
Because you never know these days.
Yeah.
Like,
But yeah, you
it could, cause it could even be an officer, and they have like, it's been times where they got the wrong house, and
Right.
like
Yep,
they're aggressive as hell.
yep.
So it's scary.
No, I don't.
Trust no one.
I don't answer the door.
Yeah.
John knows I don't answer the door.
I don't answer my phone.
Man, I don't really do that either.
In May of 2018, a
Okay.
woman would leave her parts car that was just outside her house
Oh,
unlocked.
my God.
Speaking of,
Not surprisingly, someone would find the unlocked car and proceed to steal multiple items that were owned by the woman. A few hours later, the man responsible for the theft would be caught on the woman's doorbell camera, attempting to use her set of keys that he had just stolen to unlock her house's front door.
You got her purse. Crazy.
It's
People
even
crazy.
worse than stealing your car. He's trying to break into your house. Now it's going to go steal a car?
This all took place while the house owner was home and sleeping, but luckily the set of keys he had stolen didn't have a house key on it, so the guy just ended up walking off. Had the set of keys contained a house key, things most likely would have ended.
And you
much
didn't steal the
differently.
car? Interesting.
Shown in this doorbell camera footage is an unknown man wearing an oddly disturbing mask. As he walks
This is
up,
just making me afraid of
his
front
emotions
doors.
are
never answering the front door
And
ever
that's
again.
when you can see
We
him
ordered
grab
some
the
food
door
too, so
I know, we have
eventually
to
I gotta
open the
go
door.
to the front
and
door.
hesitantly knock on the door.
That's why I always choose just leave it at my door. Like I don't even open the door for food delivery guys. Like
Yeah.
nope, I don't open the door.
The man would wait for only a few seconds before he would pull his sleeve over his hand and wipe off his fingerprints from the door handle before walking off.
Why would you do that?
Around a minute later, the homeowner would come to the door and now see the man across the street sitting in a car. When she yelled down to him to see what he wanted, he would quickly speed off. The homeowner would later state that she had no idea who this man could have been or what he was doing there. The fact that he removed his own fingerprints from the door handle suggests that he had most likely given them to the police at some point. It's not completely unreasonable to conclude that this man had some sort of criminal record. Something else of note is that someone's heavy object can be seen weighing down this road.
Well, if you're
It's
gonna
not clear what
wipe
this
your
is,
fingerprints
and
off,
more
that
importantly,
sounds like
it's not clear
you're gonna
what this
continue
is.
to escalate
The master
whatever
ultimately
situation,
puzzled
Yes.
criminal situation you're about
Yeah.
to get into.
Yeah.
and his intentions.
I would say it's probably more than just a little bit of a robbery.
In July
Yes.
of 2021, Amanda Noack updated her Facebook with an alarming video. She took this video from her Ring doorbell. As she set in for sleep, someone rang her doorbell. She checked the app, only to see a man with gray hair and a full-grown gray beard presently knocking on her door and ringing the bell.
And these are people with like ring cams. A lot of people don't have ring
But the
cams.
stranger didn't leave. As well as knocking, he kept repeating he wanted to talk to her and had questions for her.
Are you sure? I just rang the doorbell because I have a couple questions for you. Are you sure? I just rang the doorbell because I have a couple questions.
What shoes?
Are you sure?
Are you sure about what?
Are you sure?
That's so creepy.
I just rang your doorbell because I have a couple questions for you. Are you sure? Are you positive?
What?
I'm not answering. Is she talking to you?
Yes, sir.
When she was home alone, she called her husband to tell him what was happening and called 911. So Amanda's
911?
husband accessed the camera from his phone and saw the man. Ignoring him wasn't doing the trick, so he decided to talk to him using the speaker.
Oh, okay.
How are you? What? Yeah. Who are you?
What does he have in his home?
Can you hear me?
He's trying to get somebody registered to vote? Oh my god. And you show your face?
After threatening the woman in a stone-cold tone, he's gone. He doesn't even seem scared off. He just leaves. As the man calmly walks away, he continues to talk to himself down the street.
Okay, that's terrifying.
Yeah, that's like Yeah. Jason, Freddy
That
Krueger,
is-
Michael Myers type
Terrifying.
scary. Scream type scary.
Amanda was terrified, but she feared this man might move to another house and hurt someone.
Right?
Yeah.
So she took the creepy footage and posted it on Facebook. And it was thanks to this Facebook post that this man was arrested.
Thank
Wow.
God.
Okay.
Well, that was intense.
yeah, that was the scariest thing I've seen in a long time.
That
y'all,
was the scariest
y'all
thing
go watch.
we've
You
watched so
subscribe
far.
to that stuff because that's
Yeah.
amazing. Holy cow!
God, what was this?
I don't remember.
I'll
I'll look
be
at-
in the
it'll-
description, I
It'll
guess.
be in the description. I promise. I will fill you in. But holy buckets, that was intense in a whole different way. I gotta.
Mhm.
Sorry.
Number
I gotta-
55. Kurt.
Sorry about that. Yeah, no, that was. I think it was disturbing things caught on ring cam, not
Mhm.
scary.
Sometimes, like,
Real life is scarier
yes,
than
then the unknown.
than the unknown.
Like, you see it. So, I mean, it's like in your face.
You know, I've got like goosebumps. Like that
That
last
one
that
was-
did me in. I didn't enjoy that.
I didn't either.
That freaked
Like,
me
it
out.
made me really uncomfortable.
It made me very, very uncomfortable for sure. Yeah, I did not love that at all.
And I'm glad they, like, arrested him.
Yeah,
like,
I know.
Right away.
I mean, he clearly was not okay. Like, he was talking to himself as if he was hearing what was on the other side. You know, are you sure? Are you sure? When no one was answering him. He
Yeah, that's
clearly
when,
was-
like, is he talking to himself? Is someone answering and they're not showing the audio? But no, I
No.
think he was just.
Yeah, he was
Not
just
there.
not there. But that's disturbing. Okay, what we learned here today, friends, is don't answer the door.
Don't answer.
Just
Get a ring cam for sure, because
And
you
don't
don't know
answer.
what's
Yeah.
going on outside your door.
Get a ring cam. Don't answer the door. That's what we learned.
But
today.
does the ring cam draw people in?
No, I don't know. That's a great question.
Are people like, oh, they have a ring cam? Let me mess
No.
with them.
I would think if I was a criminal and I saw a ring cam, I would skip that house. But maybe I'm a logical criminal.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know.
These people are unhinged.
Definitely.
So yeah, that was
All right.
creepy.
Well, thanks for watching. I
Thanks
hope you
for
enjoyed
watching.
that.
Stay safe.
Yeah, for sure.